Syracuse, New York. Melinda's calling. Hi, Melinda. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm honored to talk to you. I just had a question. And I'm worried that I'm the tightwad, but just because I'm listening to you.
Okay.
My husband and I are having a hard time. I think I want to go really, really, really fast, and I feel like he's just a weight pulling me. And I'm like willing to get 2 or 3 jobs, and he's starting to get upset. He's like, "Don't do that. You need to be home with the family." Hoping you could advise me.
Okay. So he's willing to go on the journey. It's the speed of the journey.
Yes, and it's killing me. Obviously not literally.
I understand. So how much debt have you all got?
29. It's all student loans now.
$29,000 of Sally Mae. And what's your household income?
80, but I just changed jobs where I don't work over the summer. But I'm guessing it should be about the same.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I'm a mental health counselor.
Okay. And so can you do that, some freelance of that over the summer? Since you're not working?
I've looked into it. I talked to another coworker, and they are, but there's, right now I'm a military family life counselor, and I wouldn't be able to do it in this area because they don't want people to see me as that role and then doing another job, if that makes sense.
Sure. Okay.
I have the job come next school year. But I was going to get like a truck driving CDL, and that schooling would take up the entire summer. And I was thinking I could work on weekends or
mental health counselor and truck driver.
Yeah.
That just doesn't sound like that goes together to me. What am I missing?
But it pays well.
Oh, that's all it is. Okay. All right. And again, what's your household income again overall? Your overall household income again?
80.
80. Okay.
80,000. I'm still in the Army Reserves.
Okay.
And
how old are you guys?
I am 35. He's 36.
Okay. All right. And so you just started this get out of debt journey, and the two of you are sitting down doing a budget together, right?
We took your Financial Peace University class 3 years ago, and then when I had the job change, I'm like, we're not doing a budget. We don't know where this money's going. What do you mean? Like, we should have like $2,000 extra.
Okay.
And
so you took the class, and you took the class, and you didn't implement it at the time.
Not the budget, no. Other stuff is amazing. Like my Roth did 22 last year.
Okay. So you're putting money into a Roth.
I'm not putting anything in.
Oh, it's just what it did. Okay.
It's just what it did by itself.
Okay. All right. Well, I think what you'd probably do is go, all right, I get, honey, that this is you talking to your husband. I get that you don't want me gone all the time working 6 jobs, okay? But I'm really on fire for us getting rid of this debt and moving our family forward. So we are, I can slow that down a little bit. I can slow down some of my intensity to meet you, but you've got to meet me where we actually start doing the budget. And we actually sit down once a month, once a week, and go over where the money's going and that we are going to work these baby steps. And if we're doing that, and the only question is how fast we work them, then I will give on that point. But I can't not do this stuff after going through this class. It's changed the way I look at it, and I want this debt paid off. And I think, that's a fair thing for you to ask him to do. And I don't think it's a hard thing. I think he'll do that, don't you?
He will, and we are. He still wants to go on vacation.
Then you're not.
No, we don't have any money.
No. Wait a minute. You're not working the baby steps if you're going on vacation when you have $29,000 in a student loan debt.
He's willing to do a budget, but he still wants to do fun things.
All right. We're doing a budget, but we're not sacrificing to get out of debt. That's a problem. That's different than you working all the time. Okay?
Okay.
So, basically you guys, where you're not in agreement is not about you working all the time. Where you're not in agreement is he's not really wanting to follow the plan that you learned in Financial Peace University.
Right. He still wants to
go out and
live
eat,
and not be
go out and eat,
restricted.
and go buy a bunch of crap you can't afford, and continue to be. And so he wants to do, financial peace.
His is more fun things. Yes. His is more vacations and like going camping or.
Yeah, and so he missed the part about living like no one else, so later you can live like no one else. And so that's where you guys have got to spend some time dreaming again and go, we can't spend everything, and we're acting like normal people again. And if we spend everything on fun, then children do what feels good. Adults devise a plan and follow it. And that's a reasonable thing for you to be fired up about. You wanting to work 16 jobs and go be a truck driver when you're a mental health counselor is a little weird. So I'm with him on that. I'll take his side on that. But the problem is, if you do all that stuff and he's still Mr. Fun, all you're doing is buying fun with all that work. And that's not going to work. So you guys need to get on the same page as far as what your goals are and what we're willing to do to hit those goals. And then you got to decide, are you going to work the stuff you learned in financial peace or not? The answer before was no, you weren't. And then the question is, are you willing to you may want to go back through the class. Wouldn't hurt you.